Homefront, the FPS you forgot existed. So, after much deliberation on stream over the past couple of months, we finally got around to playing Homefront on stream, as this is a game I've never played. Released in 2011 in the era of over-the-top MW-inspired shooters. But unlike many of these set in the Middle East, this instead was set in America. Imagine an alternate universe where Korea combined and then proceeded to occupy America. And honestly, if that was it, this game would be amazing. But alas, kind of falls short, sadly. Now, the setting is truly something incredible. You're thrown into the boots of Robert Jacob, a unknown, no real backstory character who is just referred to as a pilot. And from there, you go into the dark, gritty world that is Homefront. There is no issues going dark here at all, so be prepared for some very adult topics and themes coming up here, as I feel this game does a really good job at depicting what an occupied America could look like in a sense like this. But as I said, that is about as far as this game goes. Sadly, this was quickly ruined by cheesy characters and some very predictable moments in a plot that overall made no sense. Once finding your bearings, you quickly join the American freedom fighters in a mission to obtain fuel for the US Army? Yeah, it didn't really make much sense, and with the pacing of the game, it didn't really have a chance to flesh out any of these characters or really drive home the importance of the plot or what you were really doing, as the game only lasted about 3 hours to get through all the missions in the game. And then this was proceeded to not be aided by any of the mechanics. Now, first of all, I will cover gunplay. It was just, it was alright. It wasn't anything special. Like Modern Warfare 2, which came out a couple of years before this, feels better. Pretty much every COD game felt better, and you kind of just left with this clunky, weird thing. And on top of that, you had stuff like the Goliath, which in theory sounds sick, this wheeled military weapon rail thing, and you get to control it. In reality, it turns to you right click, you hold your binoculars, some red diamonds appear, and you somewhat focus on them and click left mouse button, and that is about it. There is no need to aim here, and it just turned into these very dull segments. But hey, they tried to freshen things up, adding a bit of variety with some vehicle sections, but overall it didn't pan out. And for some strange reason, when you're on the Humvee with a minigun, sensitivity was ridiculously high, like 5 or 6 times faster than the rest of my sense. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. But then we get on to audio. The sound just wasn't good. Half the time you felt like you were just shooting a weird airsoft gun or a nail gun, and nothing really hit. Nothing really had that level of just connection. You know, you want to hear like some funk, some stuff, but instead you just kind of like going and it didn't really matter. But yeah, as I said, the campaign is just short, which I won't lie, I won't complain about. That wasn't a bad thing because it meant I was able to finish it quicker, but it just never gave time for the plot or the characters to develop, and it just left a very strange ending, a weird taste in my mouth almost. But did I enjoy Homefront overall? Kinda. It honestly was a fascinating setting, and it's a game that me and chat have talked about many a time over the last year or so. I've honestly wanted to play it. Would I recommend it though? No, not really. But hey, if you are currently looking for a single player FPS with a bit of an interesting setting, then Homefront may just be the game for you. But stay safe out there, peace out, toodaloo, and goodbye. Laters.